the Japanese word that could change how you see life, Mottainai, the value of what we waste. Hello. Today, I would like to introduce a Japanese word that has no perfect translation in English. It is a word that many Japanese children hear from a very young age, a word that can apply to food, money, time, opportunities, relationships, attention, and even life itself. That word is Many people translate it as wasteful. But the true meaning goes much deeper than that. Because Mottainai is not simply about throwing something away, it is about failing to appreciate the value of something. And once you understand this idea, you may begin to see your own life differently. Chapter 1: The Half-Eaten Meal. Imagine sitting in a restaurant, a meal arrives. You take a few bites, then leave most of it behind. To many people, this seems normal. But in Japan, some people may quietly think, Mottainai, not because of the money, but because food required effort. Someone planted it, someone harvested it, someone transported it, someone prepared it, someone cooked it. An entire chain of human effort exists behind every meal. When we waste food, we waste more than food. We waste the effort behind it, and perhaps the gratitude we should feel for receiving it. Mottainai reminds us that value often exists long before we notice it. Chapter 2: Wasting Time. Now think about something even more valuable than food. Time. Unlike money, lost time never returns. Every day, people spend hours scrolling through things they barely remember. Hours become days, days become months, months become years. Then one day they ask themselves, where did the time go? The idea of Mottainai asks a simple question. Are you using your time in a way that honors its value? Not every moment must be productive. Rest matters too. Joy matters too. But there is a difference between rest and waste. The challenge is learning to recognize it. Because once a day has passed, no amount of money can buy it back. Chapter 3: The Opportunities We Ignore. Sometimes the greatest waste is invisible. A book we never read, a skill we never learn, a dream we never pursue, a chance we never take. Many opportunities arrive quietly. They do not announce themselves. They simply appear and disappear, years later. People often regret not trying, not because success was guaranteed, but because the opportunity itself was valuable. Mottainai reminds us that unused potential can also be a form of waste. Chapter 4: Why the Idea Matters. Modern life encourages consumption. Buy more, watch more, scroll more, replace more, upgrade more. We are constantly told that happiness is waiting in the next purchase, the next achievement, or the next possession. But Mottainai asks us to pause. To appreciate, to care for what we already have. This could be an object, a skill, a friendship, a moment, or even our own health. When we appreciate something, we naturally become less likely to waste it. And sometimes appreciation creates more happiness than acquisition ever could. Chapter 5: A Lesson Hidden in Everyday Life. Many Japanese families teach children not to waste rice, not to waste water, not to waste supplies at first. These lessons seem small, but over time they create a mindset, a way of seeing value where others see ordinary things. And once that mindset develops, it expands. Food becomes valuable. Time becomes valuable. Relationships become valuable. Life becomes valuable. A simple lesson at the dinner table slowly becomes a philosophy for living. Chapter 6: What if we applied Mottainai to ourselves? Perhaps the most powerful form of Mottainai is not about objects. Perhaps it is about ourselves. Think about your talents, your experiences, your abilities, your potential. How much of it remains unused? How many dreams have been left waiting? How many possibilities have been ignored? Sometimes the greatest waste is not what we throw away. It is what we never allow ourselves to become. Many people spend years doubting themselves, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting to feel ready, waiting for permission. But opportunities often disappear while we wait, and potential means nothing unless it is used. Chapter 7: The Most Expensive Waste. Let me ask you a question. What is the most expensive thing you have ever wasted? Many people would say money. Some would say time. But there may be something even more valuable. Attention. Every day, companies compete for your attention. Advertisements, notifications, videos, messages, endless distractions. Your attention determines where your life goes, because what you focus on becomes your reality. If you spend years focusing on things that do not matter, you may wake up one day and realize that your life was shaped by things you never truly chose. From the perspective of Mottainai, wasting attention may be one of the greatest wastes of all, because attention becomes time, and time becomes life. Chapter 8. The hidden wealth around you. Many people believe they need more. More money, more knowledge, more opportunities, more resources. But what if the problem is not a lack of resources? What if the problem is failing to recognize what already exists? Look around. You already have knowledge that someone else wishes they had. You already have experiences that could help another person. You already have skills that took years to develop. You already have relationships that enrich your life. You already have opportunities that someone else would gladly accept. Mottainai teaches us that abundance often hides in plain sight. Sometimes we are so focused on what we lack that we fail to see what we already possess. Chapter 9. A small experiment. For the next 24 hours, try a simple experiment. Before throwing something away, pause. Before saying, "I don't have enough," pause. Before scrolling mindlessly, pause. And ask yourself one question. What value am I overlooking right now? You may be surprised by the answer, because value is often invisible until we choose to look for it. Final chapter. The true meaning of Mottainai. If you remember only one thing from today's video, remember this. Mottainai is not a lesson about saving money. It is not a lesson about being frugal. It is a lesson about seeing value. The value of food, the value of time, the value of attention, the value of opportunity, the value of relationships, and perhaps most importantly, the value of yourself. Because many people spend their entire lives believing they are not enough, not talented enough, not successful enough, not intelligent enough, not ready enough. Yet from the perspective of Mottainai, there is something tragic about that way of thinking. Why? Because it means overlooking the value that already exists. Your life has value. Your experiences have value. Your knowledge has value. Your potential has value. And wasting that potential may be the greatest Mottainai of all. So today, instead of asking, "What do I need more of?" try asking, "What valuable thing have I been overlooking?" The answer might change the way you see your life. And sometimes, a new way of seeing is the beginning of a new life. Thank you for listening.